Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Alps Panorama at the Northern Sea here in Farming Simulator 19. Let's go and put you back over this way, and I had a bit of landscaping that I wanted to do as well. Now that we've got some money, I might be able to afford... Actually, did I need to do any more landscaping? I'll have a look in a minute. Let's start you up. Shut that engine off. Go and have a look in here. You've got plenty in there. The weight at the moment of the cattle, we've got a couple there at 227. We're looking at 200 kilos now. Can't remember if I said I was looking at 250 kilos that I wanted them at, or slightly less. I do have one there at 250 kilos. But, you know, I think we're doing all right now. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and the ground is still too wet to do anything. I haven't done the landscaping, and I haven't actually finished No, I have finished cutting the trees. It's only the landscaping that I haven't done. I'll do the landscaping in a minute, and I'd also like to start doing the ploughing. If we could actually make a start on the ploughing as well, that would be great. 3 o'clock in the afternoon? Right, I'm looking at this. We are now able to actually do our harvest. And I'm genuinely, like, it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon, so we're gonna be. It's a late harvest. I suppose really we ought to. I feel it feels wrong not doing the harvest, doesn't it? All right, you know, we're gonna do it. I said if we could, we would. There, and it has just now dried out, so we are going to go for it. We're going to leave that trailer right there. We're going to unfold that, right, yeah, okay, so the combine is now properly unfolded. I will take you over here. The other combine, I will leave the trailer for the other one in the yard. I'm going to bring you over this way, like this. And I'll bring you back here. And we'll unfold this. We'll see the unfolding thing. It's like watching some sort of piano unfold or something. It looks so cool when it does that. That is absolutely brilliant. I love that bit. I really do. I absolutely love that bit. Okay, we'll bring you up this way. And I did have a course, I think, for this field. This is field 4 in here. So we want to go right-click like that. And we want to go to there. We've got field 4 corn harvest. I will load corn harvest into here. Like this. I will go there, driver priority, I'm not going to worry about that. I'm going to go to there, start course at first waypoint like that, and drive course. Okay, you go, drive course. There's the beginning of the course over there. Combine's going to go over this way. Oh, I see! Started the course facing in the wrong direction, but it decided to just go ahead and do it anyway. Rather bizarrely. That's fine, you carry on and do what you need to do. You're harvesting, that is the main thing. We've got harvest underway, so in order to do that one, you know, I'm not going to do that one yet. I'm going to go back to this combine. If I go... Which way do I need to go in order... There's the combine. Okay. We will take you. Now, I'm going to bring that round like that. And I'm going to drop that header right there. That one is folding and unfold. We'll unfold that one again. And we're going to go this way. Now, do we have crop destruction? Pretty sure we do. Okay, I thought with seasons you had crop destruction. We don't. That's fine. We will just simply cut across the field over here so that I can go and get the new header that we need. We've got 74,000 euros right now. I'm going to get straight into this field with the new header on and start doing some work in there. So we want to go straight into the shop. I want to go to corn headers like this. I need the class. Choreo, 79,000. I don't have enough to get that one. So what I will do is I will jump to this John Deere over here. We will run over to the cows and we will sell the milk that we've got, which will again give us enough to be able to buy the thing that we want to get. We've got 73,000 litres of milk right here. Let's go like that. And okay, there's another 162,000 for us. Go like this. Go on, you can do it. That truck we will take over. You are doing an absolutely wonderful job. You've got grain going in. That's absolutely wonderful as well. Nothing else really matters. And then we can go into there, and we can go into there, and we can buy that one. Yes, okay. I'm not going to get a trailer to go with it. I'm going to worry about that. I'm just going to have that corn header. I'm going to bring it out. We're going to start straight into this field right here. And we're going to start our harvest. And then I'm going to get we got two different vehicles that we'll be using. We'll be using the 3 trailers that we've got on our other tractor. So let's do the unfold bit. There we go. I love this bit. That thing looks so awesome when it's doing that. It really does. It's something absolutely beautiful and poetic about it. The entire thing is absolutely wonderful to look at and behold. So we'll bring you back there and back you up a little tiny bit like that. That's fine. I'm going to drop you right there. And then we will go right-click like this. Now, this field over here... Does anybody remember what that field number is? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's field 8. Yes, it is field 8. Okay, so we want to go into there. We want to go to there. Field 8. I don't think I've got combine for field 8. I've got fertilizer, lime, plant, spray. I do not have combining for it. Okay, so we'll go into there, and we will go course generation. There, we're on the field work one that we want to do. Headland over here, I want 3 passes on that one. Corners turn like that. Nothing else. Currently loaded course, no. We want to go this way. Field 9, field 8 is the one that we're on. 6, 7, 8, yes, that's right. Field 9 is that little one up there. And field 10 will be the mega field that will overwrite everything else. We've got everything else is looking pretty good. Generate field course. There we go. Absolutely spot on, perfect. That's what we want. Those fairly well. They're short lines on some of it, but not on all of it. That's actually fine. Okay, so we will take that one. I will save that one. That is field 8 corn harvest like that. And I will start course at first waypoint. I will go in here and I will go advanced settings, lower early, raise late. It's already set on that. That's good. That's what I want. And then I will go here and I will go drive course. There's nothing in there that I want to do. Headland reverse maneuver. Yeah, that's... I don't think there's anything else I need to change. Drive course. Wait. Stop driver. Drive course over there is not quite the ideal spot for driving the course, so I will have to bring the combine back this way a little bit. Like that. Bring you to there, and then I will go drive course like that. Now he will start. And combine his way on sunflowers as well. We should be able to have both of these fields harvested in a reasonable amount of time. So I've got you coming along quite nicely. The other one up that way, you I need to empty out. I will deal with you in a minute. I've got a little bit of the field missing right there. That's not a major problem. We can deal with that in a minute. This one is going to take the corn. It's telling me that it's got snow on board. It doesn't have enough snow that we actually need to worry about it. So we'll bring you round like this. And we'll go over to that one and we will get the corn. And then while we're working on the field and we're sort of just getting all of these done, 95%. Why have you stopped at 95%? You shouldn't have stopped at 95. You should have kept going. Okay, you bring that one out. And we will unload this one. He's going to keep going, but we're able to unload him a little bit like that. So then I can swing on round. like this. And I should be able to unload him a little bit more as we drive around the field. At least this is what I'm hoping. I can take out the rest of all of that grain that he's got on board. We're going to go right out here. He's got such a long spout on this combine. Like, it really is obscenely long, this thing. It's absolutely enormous. I'm honestly not sure that... Is that actually real? I mean, I suppose it's set like that in order to be able to cope with much larger, so that it's got much larger headers as you know, as options or something like that. That's my assumption on there. Anyway, sunflowers, we got 20% in our combine. That's going to give us enough time to go and get our tractor, empty the grain that is in the tractor at the moment, and then once we've emptied all of the grain out of it, we can, you know, we'll get over to the field and we're ready to start offloading the sunflowers on it. You keep going over there. I will jump now over to the tractor, and they do slide around a little bit. 25% at the moment, and he's just gone up to here. Probably going to need to get the tractor over to that top side over there. That's my guess. That's fine. We can do that. Right, I want you next, and we will take the road train configuration. So the sunflowers we'll be able to sell. We'll keep all of the corn, but the sunflowers, we ought to be able to sell those and make a little bit of cash. That's going to be quite good, because we've got plenty of other protein feed for the pigs, so they should be okay. I want to dump that lot in there. Sunflowers being sold, that's going to make us some extra money, and that's going to go towards the €1,000,000 that we're going to need for our planter that we want to get, and the John Deere as well that we want to get. It's the really, really big stuff. I did say go big or go home, so we are at least going to do some serious go big before we completely finish up this series. Like, I'd be a bit disappointed if we hadn't. I really would have. I'd have been genuinely disappointed if I'd not been able to do at least some of the really, really big stuff. I did think to start with that maybe we wouldn't go, like, completely off the rails with the absolutely massive scale stuff, but then I realized that going off the rails with the absolute largest stuff that we can possibly get our grubby little mitts on is entirely what this series is all about. So I would be letting not only myself down, but I would also be letting all of you down if I didn't do it. So that is what we got to do. We have no choice. I cannot let everybody down. I cannot let myself down. I owe it to all of us, myself included, to really go big or go home. Grass. I am actually considering a different series at some point where we focus on cattle production. There'll be enough grain grown to be able to... Right, I'm going to bring that to there. Where is our combine? It's coming up round the hill. That tractor should be just fine right there. And then we can catch up in a minute. Where we just focus on cattle production, and we have a lot of cows. I will be doing that a bit in Hagenstedt series, so we may end up doing something like that already. There may be things like that happening in the Hagenstedt series. Now, land is next. We've got the bits that I wanted over here. I was thinking about not having that field because of that bit right there. So I've got this. We need to just remove a few more trees from here, and then we need to go and get the trees from there, and then there's possibly those two over there would be the last ones. But I mean, we're early winter at the moment. I don't know yet. I tell you what, before I go and do anything else, let's go to you. The combine is coming up round. I'm just going to stay on this tractor, and then I can go to start landscaping here. And what I want to do is I actually want to race all the way over to this side to this bit. Then we can go here like this. I can make that go as big as possible like that. I can also make that brush strength go all the way up to maximum on there as well. And then all we do is we do the smoothing. And yeah, I've just lost some of those wood chips there. Honestly, I don't think that matters. I've got a few stacks of wood chips around. It's purely for entertainment value more than anything. That's what it's going to be about there, those wood chips. It's going to be about the entertainment value of it. This here Smoothing this down like this. Definitely something that we do want to do. And it's going to bring up the level of the field a little bit as well. Now, I'm going to go... We will do a line right the way around the outside edge of the field, and then I will end up running the plow over everything. We will just go right the way through. I think it's going to be just as fast to do it like that, leaving a play course running in the background with the plow just going continuously, as it is to like try and just go around the edges of the fields and join in the tracks and stuff like that. I think it's going to work out just fine doing it like this. We have got a tree stump right in there that we're going to need to deal with. I will go and get our stump grinder in a minute, and I will bring that one back through there. So like here, it doesn't matter if I go into the field a little bit in places, because that is all going to be corrected. Everything is going to be corrected, and it is all going to look absolutely wonderful and fine and tickety-boo. Let's bring you back that way. Okay, that's looking pretty good there, I think. And I've got that bit there. I was going to be bringing the field is sort of going to come down around there, so we might want to just smooth that down a bit there like that. Yeah, a little bit of extra smoothing on that. Now, is there anything else that we want to do while we're here? I've got this bit in the middle. Is that going to want a bit of smoothing? Do I want to level that off a little bit up there? I think I actually do. I think I want to just bring that down a bit. I was actually wanting to leave it so that we could do, have the joy of ploughing in those shrubs, but I don't think that's a good idea. I think we do want to actually move that out a little bit. And then we come over here. So we've bought this. This is our land over here. There's nothing that I need to do on that side. We'll stay away from the very outside edge up through there. This is looking absolutely fine over here. There's nothing there that I want to worry about. Keep that through. We now own all of this up to here. Up to that point. So yeah, this here, I don't think I'm not going to worry about buying that. I'm going to leave that, and we'll go up to there. And then it's this field. Do I want to go in a loop around there? That could end up causing us more headaches than it's worth. So I'm not going to worry about doing that. I'll leave that field out. We won't do that field. That one can be left out completely. The Lexion needs to be unloaded. Okay, I've done enough over there. We will go and unload this Lexi in a second. We've actually got 2 Lexions now that need to be unloaded, so we'll go and get the Sunflowers one first, as that one does seem to be a little bit slower. And then that one can be left to just, without having to worry about it for absolutely ages. And then we'll get the corn one, and then that one can be left for a little while at least. And then we can jump back onto the Xerion, and we can go and do some more work with that one, getting the trees removed from the map in various different places. We've got... The only thing that we really need to concern ourselves with is whether or not we're going to be having any more land purchased. Are we going to buy any more land at this point? If we are going to buy more land, then we still need to wait before we can start doing the ploughing. If we're not, we just need to get rid of the trees and we can start doing the ploughing work. So that's really the only consideration that I've got to make. So I will jump back in as soon as I've picked out the crops here from these combines. I will jump back onto the landscaping bit a second, and we will just go and have a look at the only other bit of land that we're considering buying. We've already looked at the first bits, and I've said no, just because of the distances involved with going round everything, and I think ultimately it's going to end up being a bit of a headache. So we won't do that. I'm going to bring you here, right up round like that. Okay, that tractor is pretty badass to be able to get up there. That's quite impressive. Anyway, you next, we want to go to this one. We'll start this one up. We will take you over there, and we will unload that load right there. And this one, we're not going to need to go and empty this one out just yet. I'm actually, I got to admit that, you know, I was thinking it would be good if we didn't have to do the harvest, because it would speed things along a little bit. But on the other hand, I'm actually quite pleased that we are able to do the harvest, because it just felt so utterly wrong not doing the harvest. It really did feel like a horrible, wasteful thing to not go and do the harvest. I know it is only a game, but it still felt absolutely, completely, and utterly wrong on so many levels, not doing just the idea of leaving the harvest and it all wilting and not actually happening. The sunflowers decision, leaving that until we were harvesting this at the same time, questionable decision ultimately, because it nearly cost us the sunflowers. Although, you know, we would have lost the corn anyway if we hadn't been able to harvest. And I kind of figured, like, doing both at once or not doing any at all was just the best option. But that was more of a gameplay thing. That was definitely more of a gameplay thing. And I'm going to let you stop right there. That's fine. You can stop there. Then I'm going to go into here. We're going to go to Start Landscaping again. Now, we are on the cornfield at the moment, so I'm going to bring this one over here. We're going to go sideways over here. All of this field in here, this is not stuff that we're going to be doing. Field 5 is stuff that we're going to be doing, and we now own pretty much up to here. So what we would do, if we bought the extra land, is we would come out, and then we would come up here, and then back over this side, over near the beach. We wouldn't actually be going down onto the beach, but we'd sort of go up near the edge, which means that I'd want to take out a couple of these palm trees here and head over this way to about this far. It could be interesting actually getting onto the beach and doing a little bit of this, plowing up a bit of the beach and bringing that round. I wouldn't go much further than this. I don't think I'd be able to be honest, unless I bought even more land. And then we come back over there and sort of hook back in round. The rest of it we now have. This is all ours. We already own all of that. So there's quite a bit up there. If I was to get, oh no, we wouldn't be able to do that because we don't own the beach. We'd only be able to go along like the very edge of it. So that's 328,000 and that's 170,000. I do kind of want to go up there and get some of that. But at the same time, I'm still of the opinion that maybe this is a big enough field that we've already got our sights set upon. I don't know. It could go either way, and I'm wondering if we should do a second large field. No, I'm not going to do a second large field. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going down that road. So it's just this bit up here. Do I go for this? I could buy that bit in it. I'm going to buy that bit. I'm going to do. You don't have enough money, right? I'm not going to buy that bit. I'm going to leave that bit. I think it would be a good idea if I don't buy that right now. I think it would be prudent if we left that bit. I'm just saying. You know, it's just a new idea, just something different that just sprung to mind just then for no reason whatsoever. No reason whatsoever. Don't read anything into it. Let's take you. And first up, I've got a stump that I need to grind over on this side. Then we want to go to some of our new fields and we want to start removing more trees. We've got over here. Where's that? There's that stump. There's the stump right there. Take that one out. So bring you down like that and right over onto there. I thought there might be a stump there left there somewhere, but that one's gone now. That's good. That's fantastic. And then from here, we're going to go over to these fields over here. And then there's those fields up there that we want to take out. Now, over on this corner, I don't want to take anything out there. Those two trees, they can stay. There's trees down that way. That they can all stay as well. At the edges of the field here, we're not going to do anything different. The difference here, if I was to buy that field... Right, wait a minute. If I was to buy the field, I could just then, I can cut straight across this corner. Is it worth spending $250,000 just to be able to cut across the corner right there? I don't really think it is it? So what we'll do is we'll leave that tree where it is. We won't worry about that. Because it would be, it'd go into there. Yeah, that's just going to make life difficult. We're just going to have a headache. If we try and do that one, it is just going to give us a headache. As all is going to happen, it is going to end up being a headache. You're not cutting. No, you're stump grinding. There, that's cutting. Now we can stump grind. Like that. And it's when the tractor changes tone, that's when you know that you've got it right. Now, if I bring you in over this way, it's going to say that we don't own that tree. Yeah, don't have access to this land. This one, it should allow us to cut. If everything is working correctly, there, we can cut that one, and then we can go in and we can stump grind that one as well. Both the Sunflowers combine is running at around 60% right now, and the other combine is on 45%. We'll keep an eye on those numbers. We won't let the numbers get away from us, but we can also do this job at the same time. Okay, that one's gonna be difficult, so I'm gonna have to just come back a little bit. Okay, it really doesn't want to cut. Yeah, it really doesn't want to cut that. I'll tell you what, we'll have to do it like this. We'll have to do this one the old-fashioned way. We'll go like that, and okay, apparently I'm not going to do this one the old-fashioned way either. Where's the... It had something then. Right. Do that. There. Okay. I've managed to make a cut. It's not perfect, but we have managed to cut something. So slice you through there like that. Down goes the tree. I can jump up into here, and you've got to be a little bit careful with this one. I have sometimes had a game crash happen when the tree is picked up by the middle of the chipper. If you grab it by the middle of the chipper, if you grab the middle of the tree with a chipper, I've occasionally had a game crash. But, that being said, I've not yet experienced that in FS19. I've only experienced that in FS17 and FS15. I used this chipper in both versions of the game. This chipper has been around for a while now, and it's long been my favorite beastie. I absolutely love it. It allows you just get rid of these trees. You can just remove the trees quickly and efficiently and without any headaches, and then they're done, they're gone, and you don't have to worry about it at any point. So we'll chop that one. I'll remove them. There he goes. He's now removed. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over this way, and I'm going to... We're 80% on the sunflowers. I'm going to do that, empty out that tank, and then I'm going to go back over this way over here so that we've got another couple of trees that we just want to pick up here. Actually, I think there's just one. The other one's the other side. No, there's a couple down over there that we want to get, and some over that side. We get them in a minute. We want to go to this one. Actually, the combine is just about ready to come up to us. We've completed another circuit. So I'll let that combine come down to us here. Why is he... Oh, that's where we came and unloaded. I thought we went on a little tiny bit further than that to do the unloading, but apparently we didn't. Hang on. Combine stops at like 95%, doesn't it? Are we... Oh, no, he should be fine. He should be fine. He should stick his spout out and be just enough. There. He's going to come out there like that. And he's going on still. Now, the spout obviously does go out a ridiculously long way, but I've already got some stuff unloading here. Well, that's about all we've got time for in today's episode, so we're going to go and take a little bit of a break. We need to chill out on the beach, relax, and build up some strength. So while we're doing that, if you've enjoyed the episode, then could you please head down below and give us a like? And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.